Hey everyone, welcome back to Deathmark. We're just gonna say talk to wrap up this. Mary isn't here anymore. Should I rest for today? Yeah, probably. Set to rest now. So this will probably, this wraps up chapter 4. Cool. Yeah, Miss Zoo is actually terrifying, I gotta say. If you haven't seen the fight with Miss Zoo last episode, what are you doing watching this episode? Just go back and watch it. Watch the series in order. Makes sense. Alright, so we wake up. It's been nearly a day since we found Mary. We were like a boat adrift in the ocean without a compass to guide us. Who knows where the currents will take us? Will we find salvation at the end? Hey, Mr. Flamez? Looks like we wasted a whole day. Is it going to be like this every day? If you're done checking in here, why don't we take a look outside? Mary said unnecessary contact with outsiders could speed up the Mark's curse, and if I lose any more of my memories, I'm not sure I'll be able to function. For the past 10 days, the only other person I've spoken to is the convenience store clerk. Ah. Next buys when we only had TV dinners and snack food to eat. But sitting and waiting isn't going to accomplish anything. I'd rather not wind up forgetting my own name like you. Not that I completely believe that this curse thing is real. She raises her voice to hide how it shakes. She's still stubbornly sinking to her denial of the existence of spirits in the Mark. But I know she's already accepted it. After all, she went through it herself last night. Ghosts and curses don't exist. Why'd this have to happen to me? Hero is startled at the sudden knock. A visitor in the middle of the night? I don't need Mary to know it's a mark bearer. Sorry to impose on you so late. A tall, thin man walks in. Okay, that voice actually kind of matches me. His skin is as wet as a sheet, and dark circles nearly swallow his eyes. It's almost like a dead person stands before us. You're Flamez and Hero, right? I heard about you in the Mark from Yasuka before I came here. Something about a Miss Zoo too? Sounds like you had a rough night. He seems to know Yasuka. Maybe she's following through on her promise and sent him to help us. Well, let's get introductions, son. I'm Shuji Damon. I think you can guess my occupation. Oh, you're a programmer. Wearing this thing means I don't have to explain, thank goodness. His gestures to the stethoscope around his neck. He's obviously a veterinarian. What kind of business brings a doctor like you here? Damon's eyes flicker over at the suspicion in Hero's tone. No need to be so defensive. I have the cursed scar, same as you, the Mark. He unbuttons his shirt to reveal a familiar mark on the left side of his chest. It just suddenly appeared one day. Though to be honest, I never thought it happened to me. Maybe it's punishment for being stupidly curious about it. Curious? Did you know about the mark before Yasuda told you about it? Yeah, that's right. There's mention of a strange scar on my grandpa's records as a military physician. I did some personal research. A military physician's records would mean they'd be from the Second World War. More than 50 years ago. That doesn't add up. Rumors of the mark only started about a month ago now. If that was mentioned in those records, the rumors would be much older. There's a reason for that. Patients with the symptoms were kept in a secret army laboratory. After the war, all top-secret documents related to the lab were burned, except the clinical records I found. A secret lab, huh? That's kind of hard to believe. Dr. Damon, you don't mean to say the mark was used as some sort of biological weapon? Every country had at least one or two soldiers who were divinely possessed. People only call on gods when they're in trouble. It was the end of the war. They were backed in a corner. How unscientific. Don't you think so, Mr. Flamez? I don't know yet. I don't know. I guess so. You seem pretty calm about this, and maybe your cautiousness is what has kept you alive this long. However, it's hard to picture the mark being used as a weapon. It seems the 13th Army Engineering Lab was developing something. It was called the Cannon Soldier. Cannon Soldier? That makes me think of the Buddha... Bodhisattva Cannon. Bodhisattva Cannon. 50 years ago, and the Buddha statues. It can't be. Dr. Damon, where is this lab? Unfortunately, I have no idea. Sorry. The documents my grandfather kept don't give any details about it. I see. I think I know where it is. Hey, Mr. Flamez, that 13th Army Engineering Lab. It's the shelter Zukawa went to. Oh, you're telling me that information now. I want to keep it secret, but as I'd rather not die from this mark, I'll tell you. This shows the entrances to the 13th Army Engineering Lab. Whoa, are you serious? In his excitement, he starts coughing. My apologies. Where did you get that, hero? My grandfather passed 6 months ago. We were sorting his belongings. Isn't the idea of a secret lab just fascinating? So I thought I'd look into it. And then Miss Zukawa stole it. I accidentally let it slip to her. She loves strange experiments like that, so it probably stuck with her. I thought as much, though. Whatever turned her into a monster is down in that secret lab. That's a pretty unscientific line of reasoning. Using a cult to turn yourself into a monster is utter nonsense, but if there's a scientific method behind it, I'll have to consider it. I suppose that's just how she is. Was your grandfather involved with the lab in some way, hero? He could have been. All I know is he was an engineer with the rank of captain. Wait, hold on. You're both grandchildren of people involved with the engineering lab? And now both of you have the mark? Yes, that would be correct. That and our lab coats are probably all Hero and I have in common. From what we understand, people with the mark appeared in the secret lab 50 years ago. There might be something there that'll help us find the truth behind the curse. It's also the original origin of the Cannon Soldier, a name that reminds me of a statue, the traces of Miss Zu in the shelter. They might all be connected to the Buddha statues that were stolen from 8th Shrine. Dr. Damon gave us a lot of info. We'll have to thank Yusoka for introducing us to us. The fates are indeed mysterious. Dr. Damon, will you help us? Yes, of course. I just don't expect anything physical. Are you sick? You don't look so well. Yes, something like that. I don't practice what I preach. His dry laugh sounds like he's deflecting. He's abnormally thin for a man his age. It's possible that he's gravely ill. So, we're heading to the shelter? About that. We were stopped from going further by a locked door. That strange old man was there too. I doubt he'll cooperate with us though. It'll be difficult to break in from there. Where did you enter the shelter? A manhole on K. Mayamachi North Road. I see. She opens a map and studies it. You're right, an entrance is there, but there seems to be one other one. Is it M New South Alley? Have you tried going there? No, not yet, because I didn't know about it. Then let's go there. Hopefully we can get in. New info is added to the spirit file. Rumors of the Cannon Soldier. Okay, well, I mean, I'm bringing Hero because that dude's sick. He's not going to get great to bring with me. Let's go ahead and give us a good old save here. Doop, get the boop, and the boop, the boop, the boop. And South Alley. Just a single lone manhole here. We reached M New South Alley. Like the North Road, it's silent and empty. The map doesn't specify the location of the entrance, just that it's here. Let's search for it. I'm positive it's right there, but okay. We'll pretend we don't know. Oh, I wonder what it could be. Is it in this awning? There are traces of the name of the store by the roof. It looks like it's closed now. Guess it has to be in this manhole here. There's a manhole. Unlike K. Mayamachi Road, this road only has one. I'm sure this is the place. Manhole lid has a place to grip it, just like the one at K. Mayamachi. This has to be it. Still, this is strange. Why doesn't the public have any idea about this underground shelter? You'd think the sewer department would at least. How the hell should I know? It was probably hushed up so these involved didn't get in trouble. They supposedly performed some terrible experiments in there after all. Does she sound kind of excited? I bet the terrible experiments fascinate her. Okay, I was gonna say, do I have to click on it again? When I lift the lid, a musty smell greets me. Ugh, this smells familiar. Well, because we did it the other side too. Like the other entrance, the hole goes deep. Thankfully, there's a ladder here too. All right, time to go down. Go ahead, Mr. Flamez. Oh, let's maybe go first. Here and I descend into a dark world hidden beneath H City. What awaits us down in that darkness? Will we find the truth we're seeking? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, or in a minute, or a hell smear with blood. Chapter 5, Cannon Soldier. Creepy. I'm cool with that. I liked it. What is that sound? It's like chanting, or like kind of like war chant playing or something. The sight that greets us at the bottom is the same as what we saw at Keimaimachi, the looming concrete walls and the suffocating stagnant air. We weren't wrong to assume that the two places were connected. So this is the engineering lab. It's even more dreary than I expected. Wait, do you hear a song? If it's not some kind of prank, then maybe the spirits of the soldiers are wandering around and singing. You have no proof of that. It's entirely unscientific. Shut up about that crap. Sorry. Still, it's a little unsettling to hear an army song all the way down here. It's gotta be a supernatural phenomenon. Alright, let's go back a bit. Ooh, there was something here. There are pitch black stains. Is this blood? What? Impossible. This was blood to be... Doesn't that other thing bother you too? I'm not an idiot. Of course I'd notice. That spot without any stains. It looks like something was posted here. There's a clearly defined clean space on the walls if something had been there. It looks like it avoided being sprayed with blood because something was originally posted here. A poster or bulletin, something like that. Well, it's illegible now. Alright, well, we actually probably want to... Can we feel it? Stains seem to old blood. It crackles and breaks off into flakes when I run my fingers over it. Okay, so nothing really here to check out. There's a door there. I'm not going to go in yet, though. We're going to go back this way. Check out what's ahead. This place is big. Okay. A trail of blood leads to the ladder at the entrance. Was someone trying to escape? This place is massive. Let's go to the left. Something else that got posted there. When I step in view of an iron door that appears before me, the air clearly shifts. Goosebumps rise. A presence is approaching. There's an incessant beeping like from a telegraph. It's SOS. Ooh, live or die. Oh boy, already. Crap, I didn't really save since I've been down here. The beeping becomes gradually louder, almost as if it's trying to tell me something. Oh, okay. That's not SOS, never mind. Okay. I'm gonna do a quick search on SOS, or Morse code. Code chart. To see what this could possibly be. That is A, or no, that's not A. Jeez, I'm wrong. I am super wrong on that one. So it's dot. Oh, jeez, what was it? It's dash dot. Dash dot. I don't see that. Oh, it's N. N, and then not P. P is the other one. It's NX. NX. What the hell does NX mean? The sequence. NX just keeps repeating the code. What in the world does it mean? Oh, what does... Oh, I don't know what NX... I don't know what it translates into. Buddha. Get Buddha. I don't know what NX means. The darkness tightens around my throat like a noose. Without oxygen, my brain instantly shuts down. Okay, so maybe not go that way. There's a possibility. Decide again. Oh, I'm back here. We can give it a try. Yeah, there's that beeping again. Oh, no, we can go back. Oh, thank God. Okay. I turn my heel and go back the way we came without looking back. Good. So we survived. Doesn't seem like the presence is following. We managed to escape. Go forward? There's a lot of blood there. I peek into the waterway and see something floating. I reach for it as I hold on to the edge. Somehow I manage to grab it. Worn on a talisman, of course it is. Hear the warmth on the talisman, I feel the warmth flow through me. Got soul power. Yeah, look at me. Some blood. It looks like dried blood is blackened on the floor. There's quite a lot. Whoever left it probably died. Well, good conversation, buddy. That's a dead end. Dead end. Yeah. It does look like there's only a wall ahead, but... A breeze? Oh, there's like a little outline here. I feel a draft coming in front of us. But all that's there is a wall. Do I not? I can't. Oh, I can't check it out. Do I have my hammer still? I don't have anything. Holy crap. Okay. Guess we go back. Then we go forward. What's over here? Another dead end. But can I do? Is there anything here I can see? No. Maybe I have to go that way. Maybe I have to answer the questions. Yeah, I think I have to go through that live or die situation. NX. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Yep. There you go. Goosebumps rise. Presence approaching. We got that. Live or die. The beeping becomes gradually louder, almost as if it's trying to tell me something. The sequence just keeps repeating the code. What in the world does it mean? What does NX mean? Okay, that's not great. There's a software called NX, which is actually showing off my stick up when I type in NX translated. Crap. Translate. Translate like google.com. NX. I don't know why I thought that would do anything. Okay. So we already tried Buddha. What was the second option? What does NX mean? Soul? Okay, we're still good. I don't know what's going on, but okay. I hear a quiet voice. Point to your soul. Well, stomach's not soul. Heart could be soul, but I think the soul is more like a mentality thing they're talking about. Point to the head. Okay, cool. What's next? What we got? Oh, it's done. Okay, never mind. The beeping suddenly stops. Survived. Dun, 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 dun. Ah! Hero seems terrified. Hey, Hero, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, obviously. Huh, she's acting different than usual. Let's go, I think it's fine now. Understood. Well, I mean, she might be acting different too because of the fact that we might be near the ghost that cursed her. Oh, I thought this was a morgue. The air in this room is musty at first glance. I'd say it's part of a medical facility. This is an operating room. And this smell. Ah, thought so. There it is. Shine the light over there for a second. There's a corpse. Mm-hmm. We're getting good at detecting the smell of rotten corpses. I shine the flashlight as directed. And find a corpse. Hero crouches down and begins to study it. Usually, Hero would be terrified, but at least for now, she's fine. So, you're fine with stuff like that? But we all have organs and bones inside us, don't we? Only an idiot would be scared of them. Hero skillfully examines the body. When they're done, they stand up again. To be blunt, the corpse is odd. What really draws the eyes is the cervical vertebrae has been severed. But the cut isn't normal. It's like it's notched. The only thing I can think of is that would cut it. The only thing I can think of is that it was cut with a non-surgical tool. I have no idea why anyone would do something that cruel, though. In any case, it's clear that the head was purposely severed. The head was severed with a tool, huh? The corpse's tool would tell everything. There should be a clue nearby. It'd be best to search the room. Yeah, good idea. Who was that? The spirit file in the lab. So, we got some doors up. Okay. Why? It looks like it's been a number of years since this person died. The dried skin gives the appearance of a mummy. The cut by the neck is jagged. It must have been cut with some kind of tool. Okay, we knew about that. What about this cabinet? It's a cabinet with a glass door. Oh, feel. I like how feel is actually just interact with. I open it and search around. I find bells attached to a handle and a notebook with a black cover. It's titled Disposal Vat Management Record. I flip the cover open. Disposed, 200, super dimension, suddenly iron door, half spiritualized, hypothesized, Focused mystical forces need sacred objects to erase. Safety valve release code diamond. There's nothing else written. Got Kogora, Sousa Bells, disposal vat management record. What in the world are these notes going on about? Disposal, half spiritualized? I don't understand half of these words. Plus, those bells I found don't fit this place at all. I closed the notebook and put it in my bag. Just then, something tangles around my hand. Huh? It's a thin thread. It seems to be human hair. It glitters pale gold in the light. What? The marks are sucking at my blood. I ignore it and instead stare at the shining hair as if being pulled in. It's odd, but I get the real feeling that this moment, no, it's here, this place. I've been here before. The mark's color grows more vivid. A few hours left until death closes in. Oh, are we actually wrapping up our story? Mumble, mumble, mumble. Someone mumbles right next to me. Wait, that's not someone else. That's my own voice. As I thought, it's here. The words pour out from deep inside. I have absolutely no knowledge or control over them. Memories aren't mine. Words and feelings I could possibly know are falling from my lips. Check the disposal vat. It must be behind that wall. I felt weird when standing in front of that wall. Huh? Wait. Mr. Kazu, what are you talking about? The instant Hero speaks, the voice stops. It's nothing. I just remembered something important. You sure you're okay? You were mumbling some strange things. I'm fine, really, just spaced out for a bit. For better or worse, Hero didn't clearly hear what I was saying. ... Still though, that voice. Could it be that my old self, the one I lost along my memories, was talking to me? The feeling I got when I saw that golden hair, maybe that's what triggered it. I haven't heard that other guiding voice for a while now. I guess all I can do is rely on my old self. The disposal vat beyond the wall. The voice said to find that. New info is added to Spirit File in Lab 1. We still gotta check out this little cubby hole. Oh, cat it. Some of the doors are open, but most are locked tight. And inside, I search the ones that are open. I find a notebook titled Research Records and an army short sword. Alright, wait, hold on. We found a sword? The letters in the notebook have faded, but I can still read it. The experiment miraculously succeeded. This divine protection. The Ura statue ornated from H Shrine, created by Line statue makers. Using chisel, donated by same family, sever head. Tool together becomes the key. Finally, our dearest wish. There's nothing else written. You got Research Records 1, projectile short sword. Projectile short sword? A chisel, like for sculpting? Yeah, most likely. Impossible. How could they do something like that? That's just impossible. So they were decapitated with a chisel. I open the wireless door and peek inside, but I don't see anything. I go to close the door and see a paper stuck to the backside. It's a talisman. When I pick up the worn out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Got soul power. Worn out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. Alright, that's everything. Let's head back. So we know that the one wall is fake. So we checked out this side already. We haven't checked out to the left here. Right? Did we? It seems to be locked. Okay, that's why we haven't checked out there yet. So we're going to go to the left from here. And we know that the one wall is fake up north. Might as well check that out first. We go north, the intersection end. An outline of a door is flickering faintly on the wall ahead of us. Hey, look at that. What? What? Impossible. Is it another ghost thing? Huh? You can't see it? See what? Looks like Hero can't see the door. Mumble, mumble, mumble. That's the spiritual. My mouth begins mumbling words I don't recognize all on its own. Oppose the spiritual with spiritual. If you touch it with a tool that honors the gods. The flow of words out of my mouth stops. Touch it with a tool that honors the gods? Oh, the bell. Duh. Alright. Pop that bell. Boop with the bell. I take out the Kugura Sousa bells. It's just touching it okay? No. Have to mumble. Strange words spill from my lips again. It's the priestess tool. If a man displays spiritual power, it will be destroyed, so touch it silently. All I have is questions, but I have no choice but to trust the other me. I touch the bells to the door carefully, making sure not to make any noise. I think I should... Oh, okay. I was going to say, I think I should have let Hero touch it. Because, if anything, she'd be a priestess. The next instant, the door physically appears. What? What just happened? What did you do? It just felt like it was the right thing to do. But I stare at the door. I sense an alarming presence. According to my own voice, if I can call it that, the disposal vat is beyond this door. I found some documents about it in the room with the operating table. It might be good to look through those. Let's be careful. That place is giving me a bad feeling. Okay, so we should probably read the disposal vat records first. Disposed 200 super dimension iron door half spiritualized. So the iron door half spiritualized is what we just went through. Hypothesized mystical forces needs sacred object to erase. Safety valve release code diamond. Okay. So we're probably going to use the word diamond at some point soon. I pushed open the iron door and we hid inside. Oh my god, all the statue heads are here. What is this place? On the other side of the door is a large empty area reminiscent of a vault. Is this a disposal vat? It should be, but it's not quite what I expected. Oh, something's on the ground. A katana? Got rusted army sword. I take what Hero picked up. Just pop it in my bag. Put an entire katana in there. I shine a flashlight around the area. Are these heads of Buddha statues? It doesn't seem like they're being stored. Is this some kind of garbage dump? Just then. Huh? A sound echoes off something heavy moving, and suddenly the room is lit with a pale light. What was that noise? Let's get out of here for now. I try to open the door to get out, but... What? It's locked. What? We've been locked in. What the hell's going on? A cutting coldness invades and envelops my feet. Oh crap, it's water. My head snaps up and I see water pooling into the room like a giant waterfall. Water? It's ice cold. A parallel swim is not something I ever wanted to do. I did it once, a couple times. Actually, I did it 3 times, I think. I quickly rises to her knees. I can't even feel my feet anymore. Water underground? Hurry and open the door. We'll get hypothermia. Live or die. I already know it's diamond. Haha. I have to remember what was written in those documents about the disposal vat. All I see near me are the Buddha heads. We gotta say the word diamond, probably. Oh, touch the diamond. Our hat head. Yeah, touch the diamond head. Nice. I touch the diamond R hat head. There's a heavy shudder and the sound of movement. Then the pooling water suddenly starts swooping in one direction, down into a drain. Whoa. Ah! Survived. Darn Skippy. Okay. So when I open my eyes, all I see is darkness. Ugh. I quickly lift my head and rub my eyes. My vision slowly comes back. I'm back outside there. Huh. This is an intersection in an underground shelter. Looks like we were drained out with the water and flushed down a pipe. We were lucky. I very nearly breathed a sigh of relief, but then I remember Hero. That's right, where's Hero? No need to be so worried. Oh, jeez. Haha, so it's you. It's been a while, you sneaky intruder. It's that old man I met in the passageway beneath Manhole Street. I tried to ask him about Hero, but... my jaw is nearly locked and my voice is gone. Don't try to talk just yet. The water here comes straight from the T Mountain range, so it's deadly cold. You were submerged in it for nearly an hour, so you'll be slurring your words for a while. Relax, relax, your friend's fine. So you, got somewhere to go back to? I nod as I groan. The old man's face brightens like the sun. Well, that's great. Not that I'm demanding a reward for saving you or anything. But I am pretty darn hungry. The man's eyes me, his smile sharp. So we head back to the mountain. Got it. Okay. We get in the car, and even though it's the wrong season for it, I turn the heat on full blast. We dry off with towels and the like, but it doesn't stop our shivering for a long time. While this is going on, the old man... Ooh, it's hot. Can I open a window? He's blatantly fanning himself in front of us. Okay, yes, in a way we own him in our lives, but even so, he's being a pain. Hang in there a little while longer. Hero shudders. We're about to freeze, you know? It was an honest question, and it probably sucks for him, but we still keep the car like a sauna. After driving like that for a while, our teeth finally stopped chattering. The man's name is Banshee Ito. That's how he introduced himself, but that obviously isn't his real name. As he sits next to me, Banshee gives off a savory smell like freshly baked bread. It kind of cheers me up, or at least it does for a few moments until I realize it's the stench of dried filth. Ew. So, Banshee, what were you doing in a place like that? Banshee remains silent. Are you listening to me? Don't feel up to talking yet. I'll tell you in exchange for food. Okay. I shouldn't be surprised. Life's rough. Wait, that should be my question. What were you two doing, or what were you two doing down there? It's a long story. I summarize everything we know about spirits and the mark until I catch up to where we met him in the underground shelter. Huh. That's how it is, huh? He nods vigorously to himself. Do you really understand any of that? Hero's doubts are reasonable, but Banshee waves a hand dismissively. Of course I do. Who do you think did this? A terrible grudge is mucking up that underground shelter. And you guys are wrapped up in it now. His story suddenly sounds fishy. Grudge? Banshee, do you know what happened down there? I said I'm not talking about that yet. I was born into a noble family, so I've always had the ability to see other things others can't. I stake my name, Banshee Ito, on it, so you can trust me. There's a terrible grudge swirling there, and you've gotten swept up in it. He's got nothing to base his claims on, but I get the feeling he's on the right track. In that case, noble Lord Banshee, would you tell us, how do we overcome that whirlpool? Banshee replies with a magnanimous flourish. That should be obvious. Whirlpools always have a center. You gotta find that. The center? That swirling grudge and the spirit thing, is that what you called it? The birth of the spirit, the heart of the curse? Something like that should be left within that there swirling grudge. If you look for it, I'm sure then. He trails off. He gazes at the dark road, his mouth hanging open. It's like he's run out of batteries. Then what? What will happen? The black sky simply goes on forever before Banshee's eyes. We're not gonna get anything else out of him, so it seems like we're pretty much done. What's we got next? Oh, that reminds me, Flamez. Banshee calls out as soon as we enter the garage. Take this, just a little symbol of our friendship. Got underground shelter key. Okay, so this is the just to get in through the other place. This is a key for the underground shelter. I found it when I was popping in and out of that place. I held on to it, but I'll lend it to you for now, Flamez. He just picked it up. Why is he acting like it's a favor? But I have no reason to refuse him. Thanks, I'll borrow it. Damien walks up to us. Hey, you came back safely. Were you able to learn anything? Hero butts in before I can speak up. Wait just a minute. Don't tell me. You aren't going to believe that old man's story, are you? He's fishy. Wow, that's rude. If you want my opinion, a snotty punk like you should be trusted even less. Of course, Flamez. You believe me, right? I don't know. Oh, maybe that was the wrong way. What did you say? My heart hurts. Exactly. Anyway, changing the subject. Good grief. Can we just move on from talking about this? Banshee, you're hungry, right? The dining room should have something. Woo! Food! Banshee bolts out of the garage and vanishes into the mansion. He has no idea where the dining room is. He's gonna get lost. Damien gives me an exacerbated look. Flamez, it seems you've got another troublemaker on your hands. To appease the starving Banshee, I offer him some cup noodles and sweet buns. I was actually just talking about how I haven't had ramen in a while. I should get some. The epitome of hunger. He greedily begins scarfing it down like a starving dog. That was enough for 10 people. He devours all of it, and I'm reminded of a high-power vacuum cleaner. Excellent! What he said. I haven't been this full in forever. Good for you. Now answer our questions. What were you doing down there? Well, that's an easy one, because it's my home. What? Been living there ever since I found it 10 years ago. It's not too shabby a place. Keeps me out of the rain and no damn brats messing with me. Though it gets a mite cold in winter. ... I don't know how to respond to that. Hero and Damon seem to be the same. It was a paradise for me because no one knows about it. Until a weirdo showed up 6 months ago. Some woman doused in perfume. It was winter and I don't like stirring up trouble, so I just stayed away. So that was Zukawa, yeah. I nod, that was my thought as well. And mine, too. Hopefully yours. That was a month ago. I figured she must have been up and left, so I went back. Now there's something stranger. Which was... a damn walking Buddha statue. I know I'm pretty out there, but even I was shocked by that. I even got this weird scar. Banshee removes the scarf, revealing the mark on his neck. You may not believe this, but that statue gave you that scar. I figured. It was the Cannon Soldier, after all. The Cannon Soldier? How do you know that name? Some document I saw had it. It was an old plan to make a Buddha statue move with supernatural powers. A heavenly Buddha project weapon. Are you nuts? Spirit powers making something move? That's insane. Now, hero, calm down. So those documents that you found, are they still around? Nope, I burnt them for warmth. Had a delicious roasted potato too. How could you? Maybe take your own advice, Dr. Damon. Our measure of common sense seems to be rather different than his strange old man's. It's fine. It's fine. My noggin works different from most people's. I got it all memorized. As you say, just tell us. We need to know about that project. Taking his good old time. There you go. The Heavenly Buddha project was the pet project in general at the end of the war. So they built that shelter for it. Ta-da! The 13th Army Engineering Lab. To make the Cannon Soldier thing, they did tests on Buddha statues. They were brought in from some shrine or something somewhere. That must be H shrine, yeah, that makes sense. They did a bunch of stuff to infuse the statue with spiritual power. There was a monk from T Mountain, spiritual treasures from all over, but nobody thought anything actually come from it. The project was just an excuse to keep that fanatical general busy. At least it was supposed to be. But one day, the statue started moving. It went berserk throughout the lab and went crazy on a ton of people. The blood-stained and old corpses in the shelter are probably the victims. Some people survived, but they had red, bullet-like marks on them. Oh, so that would have been Mary. The thing went and wrecked the place then. It stopped and never moved again. No one knows what even triggered it. So Mary had the mark on her arm in the old photo. I'm thinking that's about everything it said. I'm thinking that maybe Mary was created and then had her arm transplanted, so she would lose the mark technically. Hero and Damon are as white as sheets. I probably am too. It's a hard story to believe, but he has no reason to lie to us. I think he speaks the truth. What? Are you kidding me? A statue going around killing people and cursing them? Impossible. Then how do you explain the mark on his neck? Logic would dictate that the moving statue he saw was the Cannon Soldier. Yeah. If the dormant soldier suddenly starts moving after 50 years, that might be the cause of mine and Hero's marks. What if you flip that though? Both of your grandpas got the mark from the Cannon Soldier. When the soldier stopped moving, their marks disappeared. But with it starting up again, you got them because you're their descendants. If that's true, then the children inherited their parents' fate. ... Hero can't seem to muster up any kind of counter argument. I think she's in shock. I want to ask you something, old man. You said the Cannon Soldier stopped moving 50 years ago. But why? I think it was some spiritual person used a thingamajig to do something? So you have no idea. It's the most important part. Try to remember. It's not that easy, son. The mark might have made me forget. Taking his age into account, it's more likely it just completely slipped his mind. It seems we must defeat the Cannon Soldier to be free of our marks. We'll have to figure it out on our own if you can't be of more help. You seem a pro at this, Flamez. We'll be relying on you. I don't have spiritual powers or anything. And you've already faced down 4 different spirits, haven't you? A normal person wouldn't have survived. ... Now he says it, I guess he's right. I have been hearing a mysterious voice a few times and having weird premonitions. I even caught myself unconsciously talking when we were down the shelter. So what are your folks gonna do now? Good question. I mean, we're pretty much gonna investigate the soldiers. Let's investigate a soldier in the statue. Or in the sewers. We'll need to do something about that to get rid of your marks. If I'm descended from someone on the project, then mine might disappear too. I guess we're going back in then. Hira's still kind of sulking, but she's at least recovered from her shock. We all share the same fate. It's too late to try to run away. Yep, you should find it there. The heart of everything that's causing the curse. You need that to stop the cannon soldier. That's what my gut's telling me. What are you going to do then? I'm full now, so I was going to go take a nap in that park nearby. I'll sit and wait until you fella do something about that soldier. Wait just a minute, you old fart. Didn't you just say that it's too late to run away? Okay, I get it. Well, you folks did feed me, so I guess I can help you. New info as the spirit file, the underground shelters inhabiting other. Okay, so this is probably a good spot to wrap up, because I don't know how much more we have left. But hopefully this is the mark for our character, and that we can figure out what happened. But if you guys are enjoying this series, please let me know in the comments down below. Leave a thumbs up on the video. I really do appreciate that. And make sure you're subscribed to get updates on this new content or go live while live streaming. And as always, have a great day. Remember to burn bright. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.